I'm so good. Yeah! Hooray!
Hey guys, what's up? Ree here. So you may have noticed I didn't make a video last week, and neither did Camille. No, I'm sorry guys, it's just college has started for me, university if you're not from the US, and college has been started for a while for Camille. We're on different systems, so it's a little bit different for us, and we kind of underestimated the amount of time it would take us to film and upload videos every single week. No fear, we will still upload. I will be uploading this week, Camille will be uploading the next week, and we'll be trading off like that, so you guys get a video every single week. And you guys might still have those random bonus Wednesdays if one of us has time in our schedule to make some. And we're doing that so that we can keep our sanity in college and, you know, get the degree that we're here for. Now, if you guys were confused about why we hadn't uploaded this week, we always update our Twitter. I'll leave our Twitter handle here, and you guys can follow us if you'd like, and we'll constantly update that if we ever have any delays, any problems going upload. We'll always constantly update that, so if you guys ever want to see more of our faces or you want to know when we are uploading our videos, we'll also leave our link down below for you guys to check that out. Speaking of not having time to do anything in college, a lot of people come up to me and say, Ree, I don't have time to read in college. I don't know how you do it because I never do. The secret to that is I don't stay up all night reading. I have enough of that for my actual classes, but there are a few books you can read in about 2 or 3 days, you know, like on your way to the gym, in between classes, you do have time to read, and I'm here to give you guys 5 books to read when you think you don't have time to read. These books are all under 300 pages, I want to say. Some might be a little bit over. They all have really big font, they're all really short, they're all this height probably, short enough to slip into your backpack. I'll leave the page count and all that other good stuff in the description box below, so check that out if you want to know how long these books actually are. I also don't have most of them on hand with me because when I moved, I just didn't take them with. But I will insert a picture as usual here so you guys can see what the cover looks like. The first book I'm going to talk about is If I Stay by Gayle Forman. I'll put the picture here. Since the movie came out, people have been trying to get the hold of this book non-stop, so I actually don't have it with me. The book is about a 17-year-old girl named Mia whose life gets turned upside down when her family gets into a car crash. She has to decide whether she should live and stay or die. I'm on the fence about this book. I didn't really like Mia's personal choices, but I really liked the way Forman wrote about her love of music and how it brought everything in her family and her life together. I wrote a more detailed review about this on our blog, so I'll leave a link to that down below for you guys to check out. Next up is Unwind by Neal Shusterman. Shusterman. I'm gonna leave a picture here again. Now, to be fair, I completely forgot about this book. I read it a while ago. I want to say freshman year of high school, so that's 7 years? I actually completely forgot about this book until a subscriber mentioned it in a comment a few videos back, and I picked it up again and I realized just how much I love this book. I realized just how short it is too. It's really short. I don't have the book with me, but it's about that thin. It's really tiny. And I didn't realize it was a trilogy when I first picked it up. I think because the other books hadn't come out yet, but it is a trilogy, so just be aware of that when you open it. It's a dystopian YA novel where teens are salvaged for their body parts. And that sounds really creepy, but it's actually a really good read. It's all about 3 runaways who are teens who are trying to fight the system and avoid sudden death. I'm not sure if that's the best way to put it, but either way, it's a great read and it's real short, so check it out. I'll leave a link to all of these books down below, by the way, so if you want to read more about it and you want to kind of check out the prices and things like that on Amazon, I'll leave a link to all of that down below. Now, this book already has a movie out, so I'm pretty sure you guys have already seen it, but I'm going to mention it anyway because the book is amazing, if not better than the movie. It is Perks of Being a Wallflower by Chbosky. I'm probably butchering all these authors' names, and I'm so sorry in advance. The story is about a boy named Charlie who's entering high school for the very first time, and it's all about how he's trying to adjust to high school life. He tells us these stories through letters to someone that we never actually find out quite who it is, although you can make some guesses near the end. Charlie writes about his new friends Sam and Patrick and his struggle at belonging, and I think it's something that a lot of high school students should read, or middle school students entering high school students entering college. At any point when you're in a transition in your life, this is a really great book for you because it really hits the spot and makes you think. You guys have probably already heard about this book. It's being turned into a movie. It's by the same author as Fault in Our Stars. It is looking for Alaska, I am putting it here. This book is incredible. It's actually really small. It's something that you can read, I want to say 3 or 4 days with all the other work you got going on. As I understand it, some high schools are actually making students read it. I think my high school did. I never had to read it, but I know that a lot of other high schools are actually getting kids to read this book. So if you've already read it, let me know in a comment what you thought of it and whether you think the hype is worth it. I personally think the hype is worth it. It's a great book. It's all about being in high school and the mystery of a girl named Alaska, and that's all I'm gonna say because it might ruin it if I tell you anything further. So you need to read this book. It's really good. The first half of the book might not make sense to you until you get to the second half, so just a warning out there that you might be reading this and being like, why is this a book that she recommended to me? But it's good and you need to stick through it and you need to read it because I love this book. And I love John Green, so if you're interested, check it out. So the 5th book I'm actually still reading. It's on my Kindle, which isn't very helpful for you guys, but I love it regardless. I'm gonna show you guys the cover here. It's called Southwind Nights by B.E. Priest, and it's literally 54 pages. It's like a super condensed medieval fantasy novel. Super short. It's actually very easy read. I read it in like, I want to say 2 hours. It's that short. This book I enjoyed, and I'm 20 years old, but I know that a lot of preteens and teenagers through middle school will like it more than high school students or college students. I'll write a full detailed review of these 3 books once I've finished all of them. I'm on the 2nd book right now, but I'll leave that in my blog, so I'll leave a link to that down below for you guys to check out. It's about a boy named Asher who lives in a kind of deadbeat town that no one really goes to and nothing really happens in, until his friend Finn gets poisoned by a salamander, and he only has 3 days before he dies. The only cure is an alicorn or a unicorn's horn, and the only way to get to it is to go to Dragoncliff Cove, which is very far away and very dangerous. So Asher gets together a ragtag team of villagers and a knight and a really special healer named Gayle to go find the unicorn horn and save his friend. So that's all for my 5 books to read when you don't have time to read video. Leave a comment down below if you've read any of these books and what you thought of it. And if you have any other books you'd like me to review, send me a DM through Twitter or leave a comment down below and I will try my best to review them as soon as I can. Give this video a big thumbs up for short reads and subscribe if you'd like to see more of me. Camille will be posting a video next week, so look forward to that. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope to see you guys soon.